Yeah, it's my man, Steven Adams, $4,500 going up against the Timberwolves. They're the worst rebounding team in the league. You don't usually get excited about Steven Adams, right? He's not going to fill it up. He's not going to score 25 points. But what he is going to do is grab rebounds. And when you have potentially the best rebounder in basketball, or one of the best, going up against the worst rebounding unit in basketball, you can essentially guarantee yourself a nice cushion there of fantasy points with Steven Adams. And look, when we saw Steven Adams against Denver see about 30 minutes, and he faced Nikola Jokic in those games, I think we're going to see something very similar here with Cat on the other side of this matchup against the Timberwolves. I really like him to have, another 25 to 30-minute game. He can definitely score you over 20, 25 points on a fantasy perspective, and I think that ultimately makes him worth it at $4,300. I really like this spot.
Nick, which center do you think is in a good spot?
I'm going to return to that Phoenix-Sacramento game that I mentioned earlier. Two teams, top 10 in the league in pace. Kings put up 140 in the game over the weekend. I like Richaun Holmes. He's priced at $7,200 going up against that Suns team. Again, no DeAndre Ayton. For the Phoenix Suns tonight, that means we're looking at Frank Kaminsky. We're looking at JaVale McGee for a lot of minutes at center. I think that's a pretty appealing matchup, certainly compared to DeAndre Ayton. Holmes is coming off of a bit of a down game, but he had 23 and 20 over the weekend against Charlotte. That's the one where Sacramento went crazy and put up 140. You can't necessarily expect that, but he's a guy who scores efficiently. He grabs a ton of rebounds. He can block shots. I think $7,200, very fair price tonight for Richaun Holmes.